I am so glad you are here. I'm Liz with Magus Books and Herbs, and in my world, it is Magical Tuesday. So let's talk magic technique. This one is for sending energy back from whence it came. And usually it's for sending energy back to something when there's a situation you don't like, when you think someone is sending you negative energy, whether they've cast a spell, whether they've prayed for your defeat, whether they've meditated on with malice. This is about sending that negative energy back from whence it came. Let the person who created it deal with it. It's on them, right? So how do we do that? There's lots of ways, but one of my favorite herbs for sending energy back from whence it came is nettle. Now, if you're going to go harvest nettle yourself, wear gloves, strong and thick gloves, because it stings and it's a chemical sting, so it's going to hit you. But it's this luscious, luscious plant with this wonderful umami flavor. Don't taste it fresh. Ooh, that would be very painful. But once it's dried or been cooked, that stinging part of nettles is gone. So it's very safe then to eat it, to make tea out of it, throw it in a soup, whatever you want to do with it. But it's great because of those little stings at sending things back. So you want to take that nettles that you've collected or purchased and it's dried off before you're handling it, and you want to stuff that into a poppet or a bag, preferably made with red felt material. If you can get it with red felt, that's the best. If you can't get red felt, red bag is the best, or just red fabric, and you can sew your own little poppet. All a poppet or a voodoo doll is a human shape. You are making a doll, and you're going to make yourself a little doll if you need to, or purchase one if you can. And if you're purchasing it, open up some of the stitches. If you're sewing it, when you're almost done sewing it, stuff it full of that nettles. And while you're stuffing it full of that nettles, I want you to be thinking about that negative energy going back from where it came from. Just send it right back. It's not allowed in your universe. It needs to go live where it was created. Finish sewing that up. And what you do with that poppet next really depends on your traditions. Some people would say to put that poppet somewhere dark, maybe even seal it in a jar, bury it somewhere. That would be fine. Then that does make it just go away from your life. You have buried that harm. It's not around you anymore. Anything left will just get grounded into the earth, and that's perfect. For others, some people have wanted the person doing them harm to be exposed for who they truly are, in which case you're going to display that poppet somewhere where the sun will see it. So that sunshine, the light will come in, and all will be revealed in terms of that person and their negative behavior with you. I'm a strong believer in cutting those bonds when they're not healthy. So I want to not think of that person. So my instinct is going to be to send that energy far away physically as well as with the poppet. So I'm going to take that little nettle stuffed poppet and I'm going to remove it from my home or my workplace. It's going to go far away from where I am. Quite frankly, even throwing something like that away to be ultimately destroyed so that that negative energy is sent far, far away from you and is destroyed is a viable option. It really depends on how the symbolism works for you and what makes sense in your brain. So think about what you want to do with the poppet once you've made it. Do you want to expose it? Do you want to bury it? Do you want to just send it far away? Think about that and then make that part come true as well. But this is how we get rid of negative influences in our lives, whether the person sending us that negative energy is intending to do it or they're not. And sometimes if it's someone who's not intending anything negative, but that's how it's received, taking the negative part of that and sending it back can be a great lesson for both parties involved and can make it so that you can deal with that person when you do have to be around them, when you do have to see them, because you know you're sending anything negative they're throwing your way right back at them, right out the door. It's just not going to be part of who you are anymore to respond to that negativity. So if this is somebody you can't avoid for whatever reason, this is still a really valuable spell to work. So I hope this helps you all get rid of those negative vibes that might be in your life, that helps you find yourself in a happy, healthy, positive place. I am Liz with Magus Books and Herbs in Minneapolis and at magusbooks.com. And on behalf of myself and all the staff, we thank you for all the likes, all the subscribes, all the comments. We love reading those, all the shares. We really hope you help us out, and we really hope that we are helping you out. So blessed be.